Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yoki Man here, and he's back. We're finally doing it, boys. We're finally doing it. PES is back on the channel. You decided with Leeds. Let's get into this new save. Right, so here we go. We've gone with Stevie G to take over Leeds. And we're going to say it'll be a long season. It probably will be. I don't know how this is going to go. We're moving from Spurs, the team spirit, the players we had. Going to Leeds, this is going to be extremely difficult, I imagine. You know, we're done with all this stuff already. I'm done with this already. Right, boys, first things first, since we are here, we jump straight into the season, but the first thing I need to see, right, obviously the first thing we all need to see is how much money they're going to have given us. Obviously, you guys will have a lot of input and say on what players we're going for. Let's take a look at the negotiations. How much money? Okay. Terrible salary, 16 million. We can do something with that, though. I'm thinking young players, guys. Remember the budget we have. Realistic suggestions, please. And definitely, rule number one, no Man United players, all right? Don't suggest a single Man United player, because as Leeds, we won't be signing anyone from Man United. We actually play them second game of the season. So in the second episode, we'll get to restore that rivalry. The big thing for me here is I want to see the team. I want to take a look at this squad. We're probably not going to sign anyone in this episode, to be honest with you. We'll probably play the first game, and it's not looking good already for the faces. All right, Robin Koch. Robin Koch's got a face. What about Ayling? I've seen worse. Dallas? Yeah, that's not Dallas. Alioski? Not Alioski. Strike? Definitely not Strike. Click has a face, so I don't know if these... In fact, I'm positive these faces weren't in, so I think these have been added. We're on version 3? Don't quote me on that. We're on the latest version, basically. We're on the latest. Helder Costa... It doesn't look like Helder Costa. Jack Harrison doesn't look like Jack Harrison. Rodrigo was already in the game because he was at Valencia. God, Patrick Bamford looks so bad. Why do we not have Premiership faces? This is the only downside of doing this. Kiko Casillas, who we will sell. I don't like him. I've not liked him for ages. Liam Cooper does not look like Liam Cooper. Llorente looks like Llorente, though. Oh, God. Neither does Charlie Cresswell. Leif Davis looks all right. Calvin Phillips, that's nice. I'm pretty sure he wasn't in. So, at least we're seeing faces come in. Now, we're starting to get more faces. Adam Forshaw, actually, that's good. How do we not have Bamford, but we got Adam Forshaw? Okay, it's fine. Pablo looks like Pablo, but really tired. Rafinha's face is fucking unbelievable in this. Paveda, it's not awful. I'll take it. Tyler Roberts. Look, at the end of the day, right, they're not amazing at the moment, but to be fair, the worst one's got to be Patrick Bamford. Do you know what I mean? Hat-trick Bamford, as Villa fans would probably call him. That's got to be the worst. Harrison, it's not good because his hair's not that colour, and it's not... They're not great, but luckily we'll be looking at them from a distance, and some of them are decent. And we are going to make changes to the squad, obviously. We need to adapt and change this squad to become a Premiership side here, a team that can really have an impact in the Premiership. Now, this season, I think we will do. Let's see what game plan they've set us up with instantly. I'm not completely against that. I'm not for it. That is not how we'll be playing. Right, so this is how I've got us set up for the moment. Rodrigo leading the line, but him and Bamford will interchange all season. Rafinha on the right, Harrison on the left. Hernandez sitting in that cam position, but a little bit deeper. Phillips is a DM. Click on the left side of centre mid, but a little bit deeper again to link up with Phillips. Dallas at left back, Ayling at right back, Llorente and Koch in the centre-back positions of Meslier. We're also going to add some players to the list, but we don't actually have a big squad. If we're being honest with ourselves, this squad list isn't massive. Can I do it here again? I need to remember. This squad list isn't massive. We're not going to add too many players. We just know that we're going to add Casilla, you know, because he's gone. I need to remember how I do this. How do I do this again? Always helps when you go to the right screen first. You should always do that. So transfer policy. We're going to place Casilla on the transfer list. We don't want him in the club anymore. I haven't wanted him in the club for a while. And then we do have some young players, but this season we haven't got tons of rotation. So, yeah, that's great. Leif Davis, I wouldn't mind loaning out. So we'll add him to the loan list. Mr. Leaf Davis, get you sent on, sunshine. Forshaw's not injured in this, so I am going to use him. I quite like him. Jamie Shack I'll use as well. Pervader I'll use. I'm excited by him. I'm hoping some of these players do improve, but we'll see. I don't know how much they're going to improve. I've got to be honest with you. Let me know what you think, but I wouldn't mind letting Tyler Roberts go. I've got very, very little attachment. We're going to have to keep Capelli? Yeah, we're going to have to keep him for now. Casey's going to go out on loan. So add him to... No, not listed. I do that every time. I'm a moron. And then it kicks me off. What an idiot you are. Place on the loan list. And we're not bad. We've got this geezer. But, you know, he's on loan. Edmondson's out on loan as well, who I wouldn't mind. Because I've got a love affair for Ryan Edmondson. If you ever watch the Bolton series, you'll know. But yeah, I quite like the team. It is a little bit small, though. So... we're going to have to slowly bring in players. Do I have anyone on the scout list already? I don't. So, bolster weak spots. I quite like using this. What we're going to do is, because I'm not Bielsa, but in my head, I'm just as good as Bielsa. I can't even say that with a straight face. We're going to actually go and scout South America. Makes sense, right? So, we're going to scout South America. And where else are we going to scout? Let's do some stuff. Should we scout... let's think about where Bielsa's been. So really, you could argue maybe we should scout France and Spain. Now, we have signed a few players from both France and Spain. Let's do France for now. And we could do Spain later. And I think that's us set up. I think that's us set up. It's going to take us a little while. We get to dive straight into the season by taking on Wolves, which I'm excited to do. There's going to be an opportunity now for you guys as well to be able to start having a bit of an input, which obviously I love to see. You love to see it. How's the calendar looking? Stevie G looks all right. Don't he actually as manager at Leeds? There's been some questions that could happen in real life. So that's why I went with him. Okay, we've got a little bit of a gap now between this and the Wolves game. And then last day of the transfer window, we'll be rounded up there. But it doesn't take you that long to get deals done. So if we're only going as far as the Wolves match, it ain't going to take me too long to get some deals done. We might actually see if we can get some sales. And we'll see what the scouts bring back as well. Weird that we had no friendlies. I'm a little bit surprised at that. But we got some of everything here, haven't we? Aylin going nowhere. Luke Aylin is going nowhere. Been one of our best players this year. Pablo as well. He's like the heart of this team. He's going nowhere either. Kika Casilla, you're off, son. Take that all day long. A mil for him. Ta-ta. See you later, Kiko. And gives us a nice little bit of wage budget. Is this a loan? Why is there a transfer fee? A loan offer has been... okay, we're going to accept it. It says it's a loan. I'm believing it. Will be released on loan. A transfer fee blah, 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 will be received. Okay, so you get a bit of cash for loaning players out. I'm all on board for that. I'm all on board. I think that's the first time I've loaned a player. And Casey on loan as well. Let's accept that one. And I'm happy with those deals. We get some stuff done already. Obviously, we keep the players that we want to keep. Pablo and Aylin going absolutely nowhere. I'm excited, though. We've got an all right centre-back partnership here, haven't we? So, what have we got? We've got a few players here. I've not heard of any of them. We're going to look at them. They reckon we need a right-back, and I completely agree. So, we've got Ritskoviski. From Sporting Lisbon, who I do actually know I've used him before, but he's got Patrick Bamford's face. We've got Mac Loughton from Burnley, who we definitely aren't going to sign. And these two are a bit old. Ritskoviski could be good. Like, how much is he? He's not too bad, actually. How much is he worth? Salary's up there. Only 3.15. So that could make sense. Let's check out South America. Let's see what we got here. 27-year-old left winger from Independiente, Colombian. He actually looks really good. How quick are you, son? 1.8 million. Jesus. Why is he so cheap? What is wrong with him? Why is he so cheap? His speed's not bad. 76. Acceleration's decent, though. He's all right. Balance as well. I think balance is really important. He's all right, you know. He's actually all right. He's not bad. He's someone we need to keep an eye on. Definitely. We've got Maxi Morelos, 33, so he's in the MLS, though. Look at that MLS kit. That looks brilliant. So he's a no-go, and we've got a centre-back here, the Destroyer, Giannetti. He could actually be an option there at Vélez. There are some Vélez players I wouldn't mind. Thiago Almada was potentially linked with Leeds United, so let me know if you think we should go in for Almada. There's also, I think, is he at Independiente, Sarmiento, Seferosa as well? I think he's at Newell's, isn't he? Do you know what we should do? We should check out Newell's old boys. Let's quickly check this one, though, as well. We looked at the French League, right back. This is what we're talking about now. Cooch. We're going to call him Cooch because I can't... There's no way you get that full name out of me. He's quick. Oh, this is... I think we go in for Cooch. He's going to be the first player that I add to listed players. We need a right back. Cooch could be it. And who doesn't want to be able to say Cooch constantly while playing games? I'm going to go and check I'm going to check Newell's Old Boys, though. So why not? Back at Bielsa's stomping ground. Go and take a look at who they've got. And see if they've got anyone here. He's 22, box-to-box midfielder. I'm all down for signing younger players, you know, and building them. Palacios there. Rodriguez, Jesus, he's 39. I recognise him as well. He's 39. He lives down the road from me. Obviously not 30. Jesus, they got some older players, haven't they? Youngish goalkeeper there. We do need a backup goalkeeper now that we've let our man go. I thought they had... I'm going to be honest with you. I thought they had Seferosa. Now, I can't remember where he's actually from, and it's irritating me. And I can't remember how you spell his name correctly either, so I'm dyslexic, I'm a moron, just accept. This guy looks good already, though, doesn't he? Gonzalez, 64 rated. Surely he'll improve. He's got dummy runner, left winger, can play cam as well. How quick is he? He's all right. How's his balance? 67. He'll get knocked off the ball a bit too much. Another one here, Torres. He could be all right, couldn't he? Now, he's quicker, and he's got great balance. So we're going to add him to the list. He could actually be really good, so we'll add Torres to the list. There's actually a fairly big squad, but again, no one really I wanted there. I do quite like just looking at Argentinian sides, though. We could look at Brazilian sides as well, but I actually really enjoy this. It's great fun. We are going to check on Velez, though. They're a side that I know have some decent players. It might be Union, you know, that has Sarmiento. We're going to add them to the list, though. I want to get these guys on the list. They've got Abraham. Oh, Abraham's all right, you know, as a centre-back. He's someone we could contemplate. There we go, Almada. Now, he was linked with Leeds, so it could be an option. How expensive is he? 16 million, so it's probably not an option for this season, unless maybe they let us loan him or something. Centurion could be good there, actually. 27, creative playmaker would fit our style. So there are some options, though, there already. There's already some options that we could look at that would be fairly exciting. For the team. Almada obviously is probably a no-go in this season, but I want to bring in young players. I want to bring in... Leeds do love to do that. He looks all right. Leeds do love to do that, bring in young players and kind of, you know, give them opportunities very quickly in the first team, like baptism of fire, and then we get to see how they get on, and I quite like that idea. I'm going to keep... it's got an Argentina, but I'm not going to keep bothering you guys with it. We'll get to the first game. Right, so here we go, guys. This is going to be the first lineup in this Leeds United Master League, and we're going to take on Wolves, who have a very good team. The transfers are done now as well, so this will be the interesting thing about this one. The transfers are done. I also, just in case you wanted to know, I set transfers to high to see what happens, because I think we didn't see anywhere near enough transfers in the last series when they weren't on high. But oh wow, I mean, I'm excited, but you can see the team is so small. We need to bring in some players, even if they're young players in rotation. And again, if the longer they're here, the better the team spirit will be. But let's get into this one. Let's take on Wolves. Let's see how we get on. I'm not going to do any of the fluid formation or all like that yet. We will get around to that. I just want to see how this team plays first. And I haven't actually played a game of PES in a good while, so it's going to be a test for me as well. Here we go, lads. First game of the season. It's a home game as well. Obviously, not Ellen Road. I'm in two minds about importing the stadiums. I don't know how much of an impact it has on the game. Look at the kits. We're now reaching those later stages of versions of the PES Universe update, and I love it because they just get better and better and better. These kits look good. We're getting player faces now. Look at Calvin Phillips there leading the line. Oh, I'm excited for this one, boys. Honestly, I'm so excited to get back into this, and seeing the boys in that beautiful Leeds United kit is filling me with so much passion. I hope you guys are enjoying this episode so far. If you're new around here, hit subscribe. If you haven't already, smash that like button. It means these videos do so much better. I'm hyped. I'm ready. Let's take on Wolves and hopefully get our first victory of the season and see what this Leeds United team is all about. I have to remember that Wolves have a very good squad. Wolves had a very good team. They've signed well. They've stuck to their Portuguese roots. We're going to have Rafinha on the ball here for the first time. Let's see what he can do. I'm excited to use Rafinha. He's got great dribbling. Pablo now. Click. I couldn't get the touch I wanted on it. I could not get the touch I wanted. But I am excited to see how Wolves get on in this one. And the game is lovely. I've got to be honest with you. We played a lot of FIFA. I do like FIFA, but wow, PES is good looking. I need to change the controls around. I've messed up. I've messed up the controls already. Just took me a minute. I needed to change to alternate. Yes, I am a noob. I use alternate. That's what I like. I wondered why my players weren't running and double tapping. Like, Click didn't do the double tap run when I passed him the ball. I was like, why has he not made that run? But I now understand why. Rafinha, he's going to slide that into Rodrigo. On the turn and shot. 1-0, Leeds United. And Rodrigo with his first goal of the season and his first goal in Leeds United white. Go on, Stevie G, taking over at the helm. And we'll take the lead here in this one. A fired ball in by Rafinha. Nice touch from Rodrigo. 1-0 Leeds. Well, we couldn't have got off to a better start, if you're asking me. We could not have got off to a better start. But we do leave ourselves wide open a lot. We already know that. That's how Leeds like to play. That's how we like to play. Go hard or go home, boys. That's how we like to play our football. Go on, Calvin. Get stuck in there, son. What are they going to do here now? They're going to fire off a shot. Meslier with that shot-stopping ability. It's going to be a corner for Wolves, and this seems like it's going to be a very exciting opening game of the season for us. It's going to be a banger, isn't it? Wolves are going to be up for this one. Can't give him too much space there, can we, Jimenez? Well, what can they do from the corner? Robin Koch will follow Adama Traore. They do go short to him, and I can't manage to block it off, but I think I got enough on it. We're not going to get this back, though, are we? Pablo will pressure his man, and they're going to fire off the shot. Just goes wide. Is that Nelson Semedo? It is. God, this game has started frantically by both sides. I'm still learning how to defend. I'd only just got so good at... Well, got all right at defending with Spurs. Now I'm having to relearn it all. It's not fair. It's not fair. Alien has found Rafinha here, and I really am excited to use Rafinha. I was trying for Harrison there, but I'm going to find Rodrigo! He spreads it wide. Both teams, when they come forward, look like they're going to score. Each opportunity. Nice play again from Rafinha. Fires it into Rodders. I really wanted the ball to Harrison there. And then maybe I should have put some curl on it. They're coming forward again. Now Wolves is blocked. Straight into the path for Jimenez. And he finishes it. We can't get the block. He finishes it. And it's 1-1. Didn't take long, did it? This game is going to be back and forth. I guarantee it. Did not take them long to get right back into this one. Well, it weren't a bad move from us, to be honest with you. I mean, Phillips needed to close down better, but the block actually from Koch went straight into the path and Meslier just couldn't reach it. Well, it's attack versus attack in this. It really is. Attack versus attack. And it seems attack can be better. No one's really had any sustained possession yet, and Pablo's now going to get free. And he might find Rodrigo. Oh, he volleyed it. Harrison couldn't get to it either. He needed to not volley that, really, for being honest. He needed to strike that cleanly. And there's no instructions on, so that could be a reason why I'm maybe struggling defensively. I'm just trying to give myself excuses here. I'm not going to lie. Dallas now. Fire that in towards Rodrigo. Rafinha now with a shot. Oh, what a goal! What a goal! Rafinha, oh, Raphael, get his first goal of the season. Oh, Stevie G's happy again. And this is frantic, lads. This is absolutely frantic. But look at how he places this. This is nice. Again, Rodrigo being involved in everything. Rafinha takes a touch and just slots it home. Wolves potentially here could have a couple of players that we might even look to pick up at some point as they fire this free kick in, and Phillips will be up there. Unfortunately for us, he couldn't really get to it. What can we do now? That's nice play to Fernandez. What are we doing? We're going to go forward. We're going to go to Jackie Boy Harrison. He's going to find Rodders. We're just going to play smart now. We're just going to play smart. Oh, we're going to play very smart. Rodrigo stopped the run. Happens. This pitch and turf looks beautiful as well. This is where we're going to be playing our home games this season. I'm really looking forward to it. Harrison now. He's going to try and find Rodrigo, and he has Rodrigo! Oh, it should be 3-1. Should be 3-1. Wolves will count themselves very lucky here, won't they? Should definitely be 3-1. Well, they're coming forward again. Now Wolves! Oh, it's just wide. It's wide. Jimenez causing problems, man. Meslier's not happy, is he? Well, they're playing well here at Wolves as Matinho smashes that. And they've got the ball back. Matinho again! Oh, God. You're not going to stop him from scoring. I think it was Neves, actually. Yeah, Ruben Neves, 2-2. And we're still in the first half. We're still in the first half and it's 2-2. What an opening game of the season. Back and forth, and we need to find our rhythm defensively here. Great goal, though. Calvin Phillips here now, being given space. He's going to ask Rodrigo to run. I'm not happy with the options we've got, though. And in the end, we're going to find Click here. Can Click do? Going to try and pull it across. I found Rafinha! Oh, what a save. There we go, boys. Half-time. And what a first half of football that was. What a first half of football that was. 2-2 coming in at the half. Well, let's see what the second half has to offer. If it's anything like the first half, it's going to be frantic. But I don't mind it that way, as long as we're getting goals. My biggest worry was, were we going to be able to, kind of do stuff going forward? Were we going to be able to get goals? Were that going to be an issue for us? Were we going to struggle to find the back of the net? So far, that doesn't seem to be an issue for us. And that makes me happy. We can't let them get that across. Oh, we really can't be letting them get them across. Go on, Dallas. He's done all right to hold his man up. Can't win it back, though. And now they're going to be able to cross it in again. Click. I think Click got to that as well. It's going to be a corner. I need to stop him here with this corner, but João Moutinho will whip this in. He's not bad at whipping him in either. Oh, God. It was nearly a goal. We need to be cautious. Don't want them to take the lead. We've been here in the driver's seat twice. We certainly don't want that to change. And they're going to whip this one in again. And we've had to deal with a few of them now. And we don't win it back either. Semedo. Adama. Oh, straight at Meslier. They've come out the second half a lot better than us. All it takes is a misplaced pass from us. That's the problem. Click now. I'm asking for Calvin Phillips to start making a bit of a run. Phillips will start making a bit of a run. And he'll find that pocket of space. Harrison will find Rodrigo. Rodrigo. Pablo Hernandez now. Rafinha. Over to Rodrigo. Oh, he just couldn't get to it. This is better from us, though. Nice football again. Pablo. Rafinha. He's fine, Rodrigo, but Rodrigo's running into trouble. Will that be a free kick for us? It will be. Well, apparently not. It's their free kick. I want to take this moment as well, boys, just to say, you know, how is the quality, do you think? I'm looking at different recording software. At the moment, I use Streamlabs. Now, I've been told you can get better quality with OBS. Just normal OBS, so I may move to that. But nothing would be set up on that. All my screens, all my transitions and stuff are on Streamlabs. So it would be a big, well, it wouldn't be a big change. It'd just take me a while to set it up. So there'll be a few episodes that are like this first. But I think it's all right. It should be the same as the Spurs. The same as the quality in the Spurs. There's only so much I can do at this stage with the computer I've got and whatnot. It's a decent rig, though, as we're getting a little bit lucky again. But I can't complain too much. Pablo now. Click. Harrison. Can Harrison do now? He's all right on the ball. He's managed to keep hold of it. Oh, he's gone in for Rodrigo. Click. On the volley. Oh, God. Just got under it too much. We're going to make a double switch here. Pablo's going to come off for Patrick Bamford, and Costa's going to come on for Harrison. Harrison just a bit tired, and so is Pablo. Bamford will now go up top. Have they got Dean Henderson? How have they got Henderson already? Pablo's going to go up top. And Rodrigo's going to sit in this midfield now. Oh, Llorente's done well there. Can we do it yet? Paddy's making a run. Oh, I just couldn't get the ball off. Just could not get the ball out of my feet. He was making such a good run as well. I felt so sorry for him. Keep going, Patrick. Patrick. Oh, what a touch. Oh, well defended. What a touch from Patrick Bamford. That was unbelievable. He went straight past his man. I'm shocked. We've done well to hassle and hurry to win the ball back here. Rafinha now. Lovely on the ball is Rafinha. I'm not going to lie. I just can't get past my man, though. Rafinha now. Dangerous position for him. He's going to play it across to Costa. Costa fires in the shot. Oh, well saved. Well saved. No wonder the keeper's done so well. They've got Henderson. This was lovely play from Rafinha. He is definitely one of our outstanding players in this team. It's a good save in the end. A little bit too much at him, though. I was thinking, it's a big question mark. I don't know what you guys think. I'd have to look at how much he costs as well. I was thinking maybe we go in for Doku, because obviously he progressed a little bit before we signed him last time. But I think if we go in for him right at the start of the save, Jeremy Doku might actually be fairly cheap, and you remember how good he was at the end of that Spurs series. Maybe we should go in for him. Let's just whip this one in. I don't know what kind of threats we've got in the box. Rafinha's going to be in there. We can't do anything with it, though. Aylin to Rafinha here. Rodrigo now in space. Plays in Bamford! Oh, he's put it wide. How's he put that wide? That's got to be the big question mark. That was the moment, really, in this second half. It's been a lot tighter, a lot more frenetic. I mean, great play from Ayling. Rafinha finds Rodrigo. Rodrigo finds Bamford. In an acre. Oh, he's just tapped it wide. Rodrigo now won that ball. Patrick Bamford's going to get another opportunity to win the game for Leeds. Oh, he just get the shot off and he's saved by Henderson. I thought he just managed to creep that past him. He was under a lot of pressure. Rodrigo is really pulling the strings now in that centre in midfield. Patrick Bamford goes through. He's strong, but he just can't get a good enough shot off. Well, there we go, guys. It is going to finish a draw, but one unbelievable game of football. I think we could have stole it there towards the end of the game, but it just wasn't to be. But this team played brilliantly. Once I started to get the grasp of defending again as well, we didn't play too badly in defence. And now I'm extremely excited to see what we could do this season. So we are sat 9th with a number of teams after that first game of the season. And God, did it feel good to be back playing PES. Right, guys, so the biggest question to ask you is, do we go in for Jeremy Doku in next episode? The 18-year-old prolific winger would definitely fit our style of play, being able to play right or left side. We know already how good he is. This is the cheapest we'll ever be able to get him for. I'm not sure how much he will actually cost, but his value is 8.1 million, and his wages aren't too bad. His release fee is 7 million, boys. Surely we go in for him, but I'll let you guys have your say. I appreciate all the support already on this first episode. I know it hasn't gone up yet, but these usually bang. Thank you very much, guys. I can't wait to bring the next episode to you. Take it easy. Can't wait for the feedback, the comments. Smash the like button. I'll see you later.